Building an e-commerce store is actually not that hard, and in this video you are going to see step by step how to build one. So we have a bunch of choices when it comes to the e-commerce platform, but we are going to stay with Shopify because that's the leader in e-commerce platforms, and you will see it's very easy to use and it's very easy to set up your online store on Shopify. And you know, it can be very complicated to build an online store. There are a lot of things to take into consideration. First, you need to build a high quality store, you need marketing skills, you need copywriting skills, you need advertising skills. So there are a bunch of things to consider. But we're going to go step by step, and in this video you are going to learn how to build a Shopify store. So the first thing is we want to start a free trial on shopify.com. So I'm going to click on Start Free Trial here, and I can put my email address, my password, and my store name. Okay guys, so now I started my free trial and it's done. Here is the Shopify interface. You can see that I have pretty much everything I need. So the orders, the products that I'm going to sell, my customers, analytics, marketing, discounts, and apps. Apps is very interesting for one reason, because you can connect apps to your Shopify store and it will enhance your Shopify store and the experience for your clients. The first app that you need, absolutely for every Shopify store, is Oberlo. So what is Oberlo? First, we are going to visit the Shopify App Store and search for Oberlo here, all right? As you can see, this is the app. So on Oberlo, you can import products from AliExpress and put them very easily on your Shopify store. So what we are going to do here is we are going to click on Add App, so that we can add the app to our Shopify store. So here, I'm just going to accept everything they have, all right? And I'm going to install the app. Okay, so we just came into the Oberlo interface. And what you want to do here is you want to click on products just right here, so that we're going to choose our first product, the first product that we want to sell. Now, in this channel, we are going to have a bunch of videos on, how to find the best products, how to advertise your products, about dropshipping in general. But for the moment, we're going to keep it very simple because that's the basics of Shopify. But if I click on find the product here, as you can see, I have the Oberlo marketplace, and there is a lot of products that are coming from AliExpress. So I can, just scroll and look at all the products that they are proposing. Now, we're not going to go into details here, but the goal of dropshipping, is to find really high quality products, and it's all about perceived value. You want products that really seems to have a lot of value and that actually have a lot of value. You want products that solve a problem. That's the most hard part of dropshipping, because you need a product that can sell so that the advertising will be easier. It's all about building the right Shopify store and also choosing the right product, all right? So the product research can take, a lot of your time, because that's the most important part. You want, again, high perceived products. But let's say that for this example, we are going to build a store that is, niched into bath bomb. So that's, if we build the right store and if we brand it right, that can be a huge success. It's really going to be about the quality of the product. So what I will do is probably, send it to my home so that I can try the product myself and see if it's a good quality. It's always the best. You want to deliver the best experience for your customers. That's the most important. Your customers are king. For the example, I'm going to select that product, and what we are going to do is we are going to add to import list. So I click on add to import list and I edit on import list so that I can begin to edit the product. So here I have the title. As you can see, this is not the best title that I can have on my Shopify store because this is too complicated. Like, look at this. 6-piece set, bath bomb, mold, aluminium. Like, the customers don't need to have that much details. You need to find a name that you can easily remember, right? So for the example, I'm just going to keep it at bath bomb. All right, 6 pieces bath bomb. And here, this is the product. I have also the description. as you can see, the description that is coming from AliExpress is not the best. So it's all about copywriting skills. It's all about finding the best description so that your customers will want to buy your products. But you need really a detailed description. You need to give the most information to your customers so that they don't have to go through your support chat or to ask you the question. So you need to anticipate the questions and have them in the description. That's the best thing to do, really. So here we are going to take off all of that. And actually what you can do is you can go on Google and tap bath bombs here. You can check bath bomb buy, for example, and you can look at other websites, at competitors that are already selling bath bombs. Of course, you don't want to copy the content, but you can get some inspiration. And you can also, start to see how they brand. So here you can see, if we look at this description, I mean, it's very cool. Like, they have a video on the background, they have the price here, they have the reviews, they have a lot of reviews. So this store, we can see that they put reviews at the center of their product page, and that's really good actually. But here you can see that we have all the ingredients, and that's the first thing that they put in the product description. So we can already see in this niche that people seems to be very concerned about the quality of the product, about what's inside the bath bomb. That's very important because it can, it can be damaging for your skins. So we kind of see how it's important to put all the description, all the information that the customers need, all right? For the example, I came up with a very simple description. Of course, you want to work your description because that's very important. I just did it in 5 minutes to show you how it's done. Then I'm going to go into a variant. Now you can see that I have only one variant for this product, but I could have 10 multiple variants. It just depends on the stock on AliExpress. Maybe the supplier have 10 different colors of bath bomb. In this case, I only have one variant, all right? So what's important here is that I have the price of the product that I can change. And you can see that it costs me per bath bombs, all right? Because it's a set of 6 bath bomb, and that's probably why I don't have more variants. So here you can see that the cost of this product is €2.32. But with €5.52 for the product price, I'm not going to make a lot of margin. It's actually only 50%. And just remember that you're also going to pay ads to advertise the product. What I can do here is have the product at $9.99, okay? That's affordable for 6 bath bombs. I can price at that amount. And my profit will be $7.67. Now, compare at price is very useful because, again, it's all about perceived value, and you want your customers to look at your product and think that they are having the greatest deal of their life. I'm just going to compare at price $14.99, and here you can see that people will have a high perceived value for this product because before it was at $14.99, and now for this time only, we are making it at $9.99, high perceived value, all right? I can even increase that price and put it at, let's say, $16.99, for example. Now, $99, I'm not a big fan of it because it seems a bit cheap. So what I like to do is just to put, €9 here to have really round numbers. And here I can put only like €15. I like to do that because customers trust you more when it's not finishing with 99. I know it's a little bit weird, but round price works better for me usually. And here you have the inventory. And finally, the last section is images. So again, this is the images of your supplier. Sometimes, actually most of the time, those are not the best images. And the best thing to do is to hire somebody from Fiverr, and you send him the product and he will take pics for you of your product. So you'll have to send him one piece of your product, he will take the pics and he will send you back the high quality pics, all right? So here, just for the example, I'm going to select this image, and yeah, that's about it. So now what you can do is import the product to your store. the product is being imported, and that's done. So now you can click on edit product on Shopify, and you can see that my product is automatically imported on Shopify. So I have all the information that I've added on Oberlo. I have the images, I have the pricing, compared price, so I can save that product and I can actually look at the preview of the products. All right. So here you can see we are starting to have a product page. That's very cool. But this is a default theme of Shopify, and that's not the best thing that you can do because the default theme is not the best. So in this video, I'm going to recommend you some theme that you can use for your Shopify store, the best one actually. Small advice for your product page, you want to keep it to a minimal. So for example, I don't really need those social share buttons. Who will share a product page on Facebook, on Twitter, or on Pinterest? This is just overwhelming, and there are some studies that shows that if you erase those social share buttons, your conversions actually increase by 14%. You want to add reviews, you want to add high quality pictures, you want the process to be great for your customers. This is the most important. You need to spend a lot of time to build a nice looking store. Just look at the best brands in the world. Just look at the product page of Nike. Just look at the product pages of Apple. They're working hours and hours to build the best experience for their customers. And you need to have that goal in mind. You need to build an actual brand. And that takes work and dedication. So as I told you guys, this is not the best theme that you can use. Actually, I'm going to show you a better theme that you can use for your Shopify store. And this is Debutify. So you probably saw some of their ads because they are just everywhere on Instagram, all right? And Debutify is a very, very good theme, and it's responsive on mobile. We are going to see why mobile is so important for your Shopify store and why you need to take a mobile first approach, all right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on free download now, and now I just need to put my name and my email. All right, very simple. Here you can see that I need to enter my Shopify domain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that. So you take your Shopify domain. So a small point on this domain name, you can see that we have the myshopify.com domain name. And this is not the best thing that you can do because customers won't trust your store if they see myshopify.com on the domain name. So what you actually need to do is to buy a new domain name with the name of your brands. That's very important. We're going to see in a second how to do that. All right. So for the moment, I'm just going to install Debutify. I'm going here and I'm putting my domain name. So I just take off the HTTPS, free download now, and I'm going to see you in a minute to see this theme installed. So guys, after installing Debutify, you can see that I have it here on my Shopify store under online store and themes here. So I have Debutify here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on action and I'm going to first preview my theme. And you can see here, we can just navigate the theme, seeing what we have, featured content. Here we are going to put a small description of our products. This is the home page, by the way. Here we will have the featured products, the collection list. All right, so they also put you an example of the product that you can buy here. So on the home page, you can buy the product directly. And that's very good. So, okay, we are happy with that theme. So what we are going to do is we are going to publish that theme. I'm going to publish. And now this is the default theme that I have on my Shopify store. So what I want to do is I want to click on customize so that I can customize my Shopify store now. And this is the value of Shopify. You can build an online store very easily. I'm going to show you how. So for example, I have the featured content here. If I click on it, I have the text that appears here. And this is just this text that you can see here. So I have the title. For example, I can say best bath, like let's say bath bomb of the month. Again, this takes a lot of work. There will be a lot of videos on how to do copywriting for your Shopify store. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel and leave a thumbs up so other people can see. So here there is the text and you can see that it's changing in real time. So you can change your Shopify store in real time, and that's amazing. welcome customers. So you would need to put a description here. You would need a text site. Like, you can configure pretty much everything actually. All right, so we are going to see here on the featured products. I'm going to choose the product that I set up on my store, and boom, you can see that in a few minutes I have the product that is appearing in my homepage. So I'm going to click on select. Okay, that's pretty good so far. Here you can see that I can select mobile, and mobile is extremely important. Again, you want to build a website that is mobile first. That's the most important, because 50% of online shopping is done via mobile, and so you want your experience to be very, very fast on mobile. You want the user experience to be very, very fast on mobile. That's the most important thing, especially if you're going to do Facebook ads and send traffic to your online store. You want it to be perfect on mobile, all right? And on mobile, it's different than on desktop, because on desktop, you can have more information. The screen on mobile is very small, so you need to put the information that makes more sense to the customer. So you know how I told you that it was all about building a brand? Well, to build a brand, you actually need a name. So let's see how you can find a good name for your online store. Actually, I have a lot of name generator on the internet. And if we put name generator for Shopify, you can see that Shopify has a tool to find your name. So it's called domain name generator, and it's a free tool. So what you want to do is you want to search for a domain. Here, you can put bath bombs, because, you will put something that is related to the niche or the products that you want to sell. I'm going to put bath bomb, and I'm going to search for that on the name generator. And now it's going to generate me some name, and I can find a great domain name for my online store, because again, we don't want to have the myshopify.com on the domain name, because that's really will cause a lack of trust to your users. And here I can see that I have some recommendations. Alternative domain names is very interesting, because it gives you really ideas about the domain name that you can sell. So for example, here, bathbeast.com, that would be actually good. And you see how it's cheap. It's just $14 per year. So for your Shopify store, you will have to pay $29 per month. And for your domain name, it's only $14 per year. So honestly, to run a Shopify store, it's not that expensive. The most expensive will be the ads. So here, let's say that I choose bathdisco.com. Okay, so that will be the name of my store. It's not the best name, but you need to come up with a great brand. You need a name that is catchy. You need to get the attention of people. So to do that, you need a great name. And now, if we have a name, we also need a logo. So let's generate a logo with AI. I'm going on the website that is called Luca. And Luca is a really great website to generate logo. You don't want to pass via tools like Canva, because everybody is using them. And honestly, they are not that beautiful. But Luca, you can actually generate some pretty dope logo. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but we are going to enter the name of our company. For me, it's Bath Disco. Again, build a great brand. That's the message of this video. You don't want to build a shitty Shopify store, and nobody will want to buy your products if you do so. So you need to build an actual brand and take care of your customers. That's the most important. And follow this channel for more tips on how to do that. Here I can put the industry of my Shopify store. I'm going to put beauty here. So I have health and beauty. Perfect. I click on continue. Now you can see that I have logos choice. So I need to pick 5 or more logos that I like. So again, because the AI will generate logos based on what I like. Okay. I'm going to choose this. What would be cool? I want something funky. I want something that get the attention of people. Because it's all about getting attention, guys. It's all about attention. Okay, let's click on continue. I want red. I want something that is, again, funky, that grab the attention of people. For your ads, the video ads that you're going to put on Facebook, the first 3 seconds are the most critical because you want to grab the attention of people. It's all about attention. So I'm going to just remain the company name. I click on continue. Here I'm going to select the kind of symbols that I want for the logo. So I want health symbol, I want healthcare, I want spa, I want makeup. Continue. If you sell products that you love, and if it's a niche that you know, it will be easier for you to set up the product page. It will be easier for you to set up the copy. So the best thing to do is to select products that you love, you actually love yourself. And here, look at all the dope logo that Logo Joy just generated me. Again, I want something that grabs the attention of people. But this okay, I'm just... I like, the pink, especially if I target women for this store, I like the pink thing because women are really attracted to pink. And so if my whole store is looking with this color, it will look great in my opinion. But let's look at what we have here. I can, load more logos. And you're just going, to find logos, to generate more logos. And you do that again and again and again. So here you can see I like this one. It's pretty dope. Okay, so I actually like this one. So let's say that I'm going to click on customize. And now the cool thing about Luca is that you can customize the logo here. So I can change the color, I can change the logo, I can change the font. So you can customize the logo the way you want, okay? So guys, now that I have my logo, all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on select image. It's located at header here and logo. And what I can do is I can select my logo and boom, I have my logo here that will appear on my Shopify store. Again, this would require more work because I can just have my logo in this navbar just, displaying like that. I would have maybe a name. Like the name that I have was actually pretty cool, but it's not reflecting my brand, which is bath bombs. So I would need to have a really nice image. If it can be text, that's even better, but you want something that looks nice. If I go to the footer of my online store, you can see that I have multiple elements. I have the guarantee, I have the About Us page, I have the information. So all of this you need to change. You need to also link your Facebook page, you need to link your Pinterest page, your Instagram page. In this case, it would be good to be present on Pinterest because I'm targeting women, and women represent 70%, I think, of Pinterest. So that would be very interesting. But you see how you can customize all of the section very easily. For example, if I don't like that, I can just remove this section, and here there are only 3 things that will appear. But I like this section a lot because you can just reassure the customer. So guys, that was just the basic information on how to build a Shopify store. Of course, there are a lot of elements and it takes a lot of work to build a Shopify store that it's looking nice. We are not going to see everything on this video, but there will be a lot of video on this channel to explain you step by step how to build your Shopify store. And also, after you build your Shopify store, what you want to do is to send traffic to your store. So again, on this channel, you will have marketing tips and Facebook ads tips. So what you can do is you can subscribe to this channel so you don't miss future videos. And also like this video so more people can see it.